The exits in this theater, so please take a few moments now to locate your nearest exit. Today's production will last approximately 2 hours and 30 minutes, including one 15-minute intermission. During all other times, please stay seated with your seatbelt fastened, as we may experience unexpected turbulence. Please make sure to take a moment and set your portable electronic devices to airplane mode at this time. In addition, if you have brought any food or beverages to enjoy during the flight, please take them out now. You will find all other necessary information in the program handed to you during boarding. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask one of our crew members during intermission. Now, sit back, relax, and we hope you have an enjoyable flight.
Hi, this is a dirty phone call. Larry and I will be out in the country, so we'll miss any birthday celebrations. Anyway, you're 35. Who wants to celebrate being that old? I only hope I look as good as you when I'm your age.
Hi, Bob. It's Peter. Get those girls out of your bed and pick up the phone, will ya? God, I'm so envious I can't even talk. Call me.
Hi, Robert. It's April. Oh, I forgot what I was going to say.
Hi, Bobby. It's Amy. I'm just calling to say that if I'm late for the party tonight, to please tell Paul that I'm running. Oh, you're not supposed to know that there's a... Judy! Judy! Oh, goodness, it looks like I dialed the wrong number. Just ignore this call. Oh, God, you're never going to believe what I just did.
Yo, Bob, it's Marta. Long time no hear. Well, doctor said false alarm. I'm not pregnant. So feel free to return my calls again, huh?
Hi, this is Bob. Yes, today is my birthday. And yes, you may leave me a message about how happy you are that I'm turning 35. And whatever you're calling about, the answer is yes. You know you had me scared half to death? I was about to run out of here like nobody's business I was. I mean, I didn't know. I mean, whose friends surprised them on their 35th birthday? Mine. Then again, how many times can you turn 35, huh? 11? All right, get it over with. Come on, say it. It's embarrassing. I can't stand it.
Happy birthday, Robert.
I stood it. Thank you for including me in your thoughts, your lives, your families. Thank you for remembering. Yes, thank you.
You don't look it.
Well, I feel it.
It's the birthday boy.
Oh, we've rehearsed. Hey, I'm touched.
I love it when people are really surprised.
She loves it when people are really surprised.
If you don't like it, you can take it back.
I haven't even seen it yet.
I mean, if you don't like it.
But the man hasn't even looked at it yet.
I'm sure I'll like it.
Why don't you just take it back?
For God's sakes, he just said I like it.
Pretend not to notice Harry, Robert. I think I'll leave.
I was just being funny, Sarah. We can stay a little longer.
Here, Bobby. Take ours back, too.
Here's from Paul and me. But if I were you, I would take it back and get the money. It cost so much, I fainted.
It did not. It's a sweater.
You told him what it was. Well, when I saw the price tag, I thought it was a house.
Miss you, yes, you. Why don't you take yours back and just give him the money? It's not the gift, it's the cost that counts.
Who is that?
That is I, miss, and I am very rich. And this is my husband. I'd introduce him, but I forget his name.
Many happy returns of the day, old man.
David will now deliver our greeting. Go on, sweetheart.
Robert, happy birthday from us.
Happy birthday, Robert. And may this year bring you fame, fortune, and your first wife.
I'm fine without the 3, thank you very much.
Bet your ass, baby.
You might have meant that superciliously.
Oh, isn't she darling with all the hair?
My wife, she's a great kidder.
All right. Let's cut out the happy returns, and that is surely enough about me. I'm just lucky enough to have all of you. I mean, when you've got friends like mine.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Robert. Happy birthday to you. Blow out your candles and make a wish.
Don't tell your wish or it won't come true. You have to close your eyes and blow them all out. Be sure to make it a good one, Robert. You still get your wish. He still gets his wish. He does? It must be a new rule. Sure you do.
Don't believe a word of it.
Of course you do.
I know. Actually, I didn't wish for anything.
You're kidding. You've got to be kidding. Anyway, don't tell it.
Tell it if it's dirty.
Well, they tell you, say you're not supposed to tell. I mean,
Paul's right, don't tell.
Anyway, Robert, you're in your prime now. 35.
Hurry, hush. You don't tell a person's age at our ages. Bobby.
Bobby.
Bobby, baby.
Bobby Booby.
Bravo. Robert, darling. Bobby.
Trying to call.
Bobby, baby.
Bobby Booby.
I've got something to tell. Bobby, love. Bobby, honey. Bobby, baby.
Trying to read you all day.
Robert, here's for asking. Bobby, baby. Something we want
Bobby
to
Booby.
say.
So Bobby, Bobby,
Sweetie,
how have you been?
Don't lie
on your way home. Bobby, since we've been thinking of you.
Don't lie anytime.
Bobby, there's a concert
on Tuesday. There again into town for tomorrow.
Why don't we all go to the beach next weekend?
Sunday on Thursday.
We got together this Wednesday, alright. Hey, Bobby, come on over for dinner. We'll be so glad to see you. Bobby, come on over for dinner. Just be the 3 of us, only the 3 of us. We love you.
Phone rings, door chimes, in comes company. No strings, good times, room hums company. Late nights, quick bites, party games, deep talks, long walks, telephone calls. Thoughts shared, souls bared, private names, all those photos up on the walls. With love, filling the days. With love, 70 ways to Bobby with love. From all those good and crazy people, my friends.
and crazy people, my married friends. And that's what it's all about, isn't it? That's what it's really about, really about.
Bobby, baby.
Bobby, booby.
Hello, Robert, darling. Will you do me a favor?
Bobby, Harry, somehow I'd like your opinion. Try me, Peter.
Bobby, boy, you know how I hate it. Listen, people. Bobby, you should Bobby, Bobby, come on over for dinner. We'll be so glad to see you. Bobby, come on over for dinner. Just be the three of us, only the three of us. We love. Door chimes, in comes company. No strings, good times, just chumps company. Late nights, quick bites, party games, deep talks, long walks, telephone calls. Fun shared souls, bare private means, all those photos up on the walls. With love, with love. Isn't it? That's what it's really about. Isn't it? That's what it's really about. Really about. Company, lots of company. Life is company, love is company.
I've got it.
I'll get it, I always do.
What was that clock chime?
5 o'clock!
Oh, thank God, cocktail hour.
Final departure call for NSEW Airlines Flight 119. Will the passengers that have not yet boarded please do so?
What the hell is that noise?
They're either cleaning the building next door or tearing it down. Taxi, please, wait!
Stop blowing that horn, you yo-yo!
Oh, what is that noise?
I didn't hear anything.
Oh, dang it, the phone!
I'll get it.
I'm gonna wake the kids! There's cinnamon in the coffee, Robert. The odd taste is cinnamon. Sugar and cream?
Both, yes. May I have lots of both?
Of course you can.
You want some bourbon in, Robert?
Are you having some?
Oh, we don't drink, but you have some, you darling. Go ahead.
Or if you want a real drink, you got anything you want.
If that's the case, bourbon straight.
Sweetheart.
Thanks, Harry.
Okay, darling.
You two aren't on the wagon, are you? Sorry, you can't be on the wagon.
Goodness, Robert, all these questions! Or do you just collect trivia like some old quiz show contestant? We spent half our lives with you and just now you notice Harry's on the wagon?
Year and a half now.
No, love, just a year.
No, it was a year in February. It's a year and a half now.
I know for a fact next month will be a year.
And a half.
1 year. Count it. 1. Harry got arrested for being drunk and quit out of some kind of humiliation.
I quit to see if I could is what actually happened. Come on, Robert, I must have told you all about that.
No, never. I never would have brought the bourbon. How'd you get arrested?
Another question here. Why don't you have one of these brownies you brought?
Okay. I was in California on business, and I got real sassed one night. These guys picked me up and they brought me back to my hotel. Instead of going in, I decided to go down to the corner to get something to eat to sober up.
You said it was 3 blocks.
No, just the corner.
3 blocks.
And this patrol car comes by and picks me up. Says, "Hey, you're drunk." I said, "Drunk? No, I'm clobbered." He said, "I'm taking you in." I said, "Take me back to my hotel, for God's sakes. It's just on the corner."
3 blocks away.
Anyway, they mugged me and booked me for being drunk. Unbelievable. And then, the very next time I was out there, same thing happened all over again. Drunk driving. And I only had wine.
Only 3 bottles.
And I insisted on taking a drunk test. Flunked it by 1 point.
That's when you quit, Precious. He always thinks it was the first arrest, but really it was the second. We
Anyway,
never told you that? Curious, I thought Harry had told everybody.
well, I quit to see if I had a drinking problem. And I don't.
Just a problem drinking.
You miss it?
See how you talk in questions? Harry, do you miss it?
No. No, I really don't.
Yes, he really does. Hi, darling.
Anyway, that's when I quit. Haven't had a drink since.
Whoops.
What's whoops?
Sheila and George's wedding.
A toast, for God's sake. Come on, Robert. You must have seen how staggering, falling down drunk I got off of 1 swallow of champagne.
I didn't say you got drunk, but you did have the champagne.
A swallow. 1 swallow.
And it was gone. An elephant swallow.
I'd ask for another bourbon, but I'm terrified.
Darling Robert, put a nipple on the bottle for all we care. Here, don't you want a brownie?
I'll bust.
You bust. Look at you skinny little thing. Bones. Skin and bones. Why, I bet when you step on the scale, it goes the other way.
Thank you, Sarah. I'm touched and honored. I think I was just insulted.
Robert, I was praying you'd have just one so I could watch.
Sarah, is it possible you become a food voyeur?
Mexican food. What I crave without cease is Mexican food with all the Tabasco sauce in the world.
Don't eat that brownie.
I wasn't going to eat it, I was just smelling it. Oh, Robert, you have one.
No, not with the bourbon.
And chocolate. I'd kill for some chocolate. Or a baked potato. Sour cream and chives. Oh, doesn't that just make you writhe? Hot sourdough bread with all the butter there is.
Chili.
Chili. Chili, dear God, yes, chili.
Manicotti.
Manicotti, just 1 teaspoon of manicotti.
Sara Lee cake.
Sara Lee cake? Sara Lee is the most phenomenal woman since Eleanor Roosevelt.
How about sweet and sour shrimp?
How about sweet and sour anything?
You get the impression you're both on diets?
Not me. Sarah.
Look at these pants. You can put your fist in them, that's how much weight I've lost.
You know, she's always doing that. Well, I can put my fist in my pants too. You don't see me bragging about it. She thinks I'd buy that.
Darling, I've lost 8 pounds already.
You know, it's these magazines, Robert. You ever read any of the women's magazines? Pages and pages of cakes, pies, roasts, and potatoes. Sarah must subscribe to about 40 magazines. It's a sickness. We're up to our ass in magazines.
I read them all.
Don't.
Do.
Wrestling. She even subscribes to a magazine on wrestling.
It's karate, it's not wrestling. It's karate.
How'd you like to see that, huh? All those fat broads down at the gym doing karate? What wouldn't you get to see that?
Strangely enough, darling, I'm quite good at it.
How long have you been studying?
Who asked that question? Oh, Robert. 7 months.
Show us some karate.
No. Robert, would you like some more coffee, love? Harry, you?
No. I want to see some karate. I want to see how my money's being wasted.
No.
Oh, come on, Sarah, do one thing.
No.
Come on, I'd give anything to see you do one thing. Come on, be your partner.
No. Harry, this is embarrassing.
Oh, come on.
My God, all right.
Hooray!
One throw.
Hooray!
Harry, do you want to stand over there?
Where?
There.
standing here. Now what?
Now just come at me.
Okay.
Fantastic. That's hysterical.
Actually, I could have prevented that. By blocking it.
No, that can't be blocked.
Of course it can. I just didn't do it.
Anyway, Robert, that can't be blocked.
All right. Let's do it again.
All right, darling.
Okay.
Oh, I see. All right, let's do it again.
It's the little things you do together, that make perfect relationships. The hobbies you pursue together, savings you accrue together, books you misconstrue together, that make marriage a joy.
It's very good.
Once more. Do it once more.
Harry, could I have another bourbon? Maybe? No? Okay.
Give up?
Do you?
I've got you.
I got you.
Oh, we can do this all over again.
All right, you break first.
Mom, you break first.
We could just stay here.
Fine by me.
You're both very good.
Thank you. You know, I can get out of this if I wanted to.
Try it.
Tried it. Uncle, your ass.
It's the little things you share together, swear together, wear together, that make perfect relationships. The concerts you enjoy together, neighbors you annoy together, children you destroy together, that may keep marriage intact. It's not so hard to be married when two maneuver as one. It's not so hard to be married, and Jesus Christ, is it fun? It's sharing little winks together, drinks together, cakes together, that make marriage a joy. It's bargains that you shop together, cigarettes you stop together, clothing that you swap together, that make perfect relationships.
Harry, can I have another bourbon, please? What? No, please, no.
He's not talking God and will take it ahead that allows you to get through the worst. It's I do and you don't and nobody said that, and who brought the subject up first? It's the little things, the little things, the little things, the little things, the little things we try together, cry together, lie together, that make perfect relationships.
Becoming a cliche together,
Growing old and gray together,
withering away together,
that make marriage a joy. It's not so hard to be married.
it's much the cleanest of crimes.
It's not so hard to be married.
I've done it 3 or 4 times.
It's people that you hate together.
Made together,
Stay together,
that make marriage a joy.
It's things like using force together.
Shouting to your horse together.
getting a divorce together,
That make perfect relationships. Kiss, kiss.
that, huh? I had you there.
I had you.
Now let's call it a draw, okay? Oh, look at the time. I've got to go.
Oh,
Oh, wow. Listen, I had a great time.
so did we.
It was so great seeing you. Would you like another nightcap?
Right. I mean, no. Well, I see you guys soon.
Don't answer that, Harry. He gets no more questions than Sneaky Pete.
Okay. Thanks again.
I've got the light.
I'll get it. I always do.
No, you don't.
Oh, Harry. I love you.
Harry, you ever sorry you got married?
You're always sorry. You're always grateful. You're always wondering what might have been. Then she walks in, and still you're sorry, and still you're grateful, and still you wonder, and still you doubt. Then she goes out. Everything's different, nothing's changed, only maybe slightly rearranged. You're sorry, grateful, regretful, happy. Why look for answers when none occur? You'll always be what you always were, which has nothing to do with, all to do with her.
Harry, darling, come to bed.
Tommy,
You're always sorry, you're always grateful. You hold her thinking, I'm not alone. You're still alone. You don't live for her, you do live with her. You're scared she's starting to drift away, and scared she'll stay.
good things get better, bad get worse. Wait, I think I meant that in reverse. You're sorry, grateful, regretful, happy. Why look for answers when none occur? You'll always be what you always were, which has nothing to do with, all to do with her. You'll always be what you always were, which has nothing to do with, all to do with her. Nothing to do with, all to do with her.
Bob? Bob, where the hell are you?
I'm up here.
Oh, for Christ's sake, what are you doing up here?
It's so great to have a terrace in New York City. Wow.
Really? We just use it to store old sleds and stuff.
Look, hundreds of thousands of terraces in New York, and never have I seen a single person out on even one of them.
Plus, you worry about kids tracking in dirt or falling over.
and everyone can hear everything you say. Are you listening? Not to mention all the bird do.
Nosy. You can't even hear yourself think. And what can you see? All you can see is the building across the street.
Well, if you look way out, and you look over there, you can see the East River.
Oh, except that you really can't. Peter almost met his maker one night trying to see that dumb old East River. He did.
You saved him?
Me? No. Well, I suppose in a way.
She fainted, so I got down.
Peter's just not afraid of anything at all. Unfortunately, I simply was not made that way. One day, Peter fell off the ladder when he was putting up my curio cabinet, and he split his head right open. Well, I fainted. I came to, I looked at his head, and I fainted again.
4 times she fainted.
See, that is so sweet. That's charm. You're one lucky guy, Peter. In that sort of southern graciousness, there ain't much of that around these parts. You two, he said with envy, are a terrific pair. Beautiful together. And if you ever decide to leave her, Peter, I want to be the first to know.
Well,
You're the first to know.
we're getting a divorce.
We haven't told anyone yet.
Oh. I'm so surprised. Maybe you'll work it out? Don't think so, huh? Sure no one can imagine how you feel. Or how you feel. Or how I feel.
Feel? I just don't feel anything. Here, David. I don't care for any more. It's too small. It's too small. I mean, it probably just doesn't work on me. Do you feel anything, David? Do you, honey? Because I don't.
You will.
When? I mean, we've had 2 for heaven's sake. I think it depends on a person's constitution. Don't you, Dave? Well, listen, it's always good to try everything once.
Just wait.
I'm not planning to go anywhere. I mean, maybe I'm just too dumb or square. But I honestly just don't feel anything. Do you, Dave? Because I don't. I mean, honestly, I don't feel a thing. I mean, I wish I did. I just don't. I mean, maybe they gave you real grass right off the front lawn. I know I wouldn't feel anything, though. I mean, I don't have that kind of constitution. Why am I talking so much?
You're stoned.
Am I? Am I? I am not.
I am.
Are you? You are not. Why am I so dry?
Because you're stoned.
Is that part of it?
Yeah, you'll probably get hungry too.
Yes? Should I feel that too?
You don't have to feel anything.
Are you hungry, Dave?
No. I could use some water, though.
Me too. Do you want some, Robert?
No, thank you, Jenny.
What?
I already have some, Jenny, thank you.
Some what, Robert?
You asked him, honey. Water.
Water! I completely forgot what we were talking about.
You forget things when you're high.
Well, do you? Are you
I'm potted.
Bonnie! That is beautiful! Jesus!
No, you're really high now, huh?
Jesus!
That's twice you said Jesus.
You're kidding.
No. You said it twice. She never swears.
I didn't even know I said it once.
Say, son of a bitch.
Son of a bitch!
Say, kiss my ass.
Kiss my ass! You son of a bitch! Oh, Jesus! That's Shh. You'll make the kids. Let's laugh to ourselves.
For God's sake, Jen.
We'll get evicted.
Oh, Jenny, you're terrific. You're the girl I should have married.
I know a darling girl in this building you'll just love.
A what?
When are you gonna get married?
What?
I mean it. A person's not really complete until he's married.
He's complete enough. You're fine just the way you are.
That's what I hear.
Oh. Dave, do you really feel that way?
No. But sometimes I kind of wish I could be single again.
Oh, that's not even funny.
Has nothing to do with you.
I'm your wife.
And that's the way I want it. I've got my kids and my wife, but don't you wish you could be single again? I mean, for an hour even.
No. Could you make it 2 hours? Now, Bobby, you go get yourself married. Look at the ideas you're giving Dave.
I will. I'm ready. It's not like I'm avoiding it. It's avoiding me, if anything. I'm ready to be married.
Actually, you're not. But listen, not everybody's supposed to be married, I guess.
Actually, I think a man should be married. Your life has a what? What am I trying to say? A point, a bottom. I have everything but freedom. Which is everything, I guess. I've got my kid, my wife, my house. I feel you gotta give up to get. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, I agree with the whole thing, except for the fact that, like, once you're married, you have another person there, like, all the time. And then you can't get out of it, right? Even when you just might want to get out of it, you're caught, see? And if you do get out of it, then what do you have to show for it besides the fact that you've always been married? You could never not be married again.
I don't feel you're really ready. I mean, do you think subconsciously maybe you might be resisting it?
No, there's no resistance. I'm not avoiding it. I'm ready to be married.
Then why aren't you?
I always had things I wanted to accomplish first. Like, I had to finish school, right? And then start my career, get some sort of security. I know that sounds like rationalization, I know, but it's not. Frankly, I just wanted to have some fun before I settle down.
And you've done all those things.
Right. So why am I not married, huh? Taking me on a bummer. You wait though, you just wait. My life is totally prepared for a gigantic change. I'm ready to be married. I mean, I meet girls all the time. All you have to do is live in New York City and you meet a girl in a minute. I met some pretty special ladies recently. Like, right now I'm dating this flight attendant. She's cute, original, odd. And then there's Kathy. You guys never met Kathy, did you? She's the best. I'm talking the best. And then there's Marta. She is just fun. I'm certainly not resisting marriage. My life is totally prepared for a change. I'm ready to be married. Right, and why aren't you? Right.
You can drive a person crazy. You can drive a person mad. First you make the person hazy, so a person can be had to do. Then you leave a person dangling sadly outside your door, which could only make the person gladly want you even more. I could understand a person if he said to go away. I could understand a person if he happened to be gay. But worse than that, a person that titillates a person and then leaves her flat is crazy. He's a troubled person. He's a truly crazy person himself. You're a piece of shit and I hate you. When a person's personality is personable, you shouldn't not sit like a lump. It's harder than a matador coercionable to try to get you off of your rump. So single and attentive and attractive a man is anything a person could wish. But turning off a person is the act of a man who likes to pull the hooks out of fish. Knock, knock, is anybody there? Knock, knock, it really isn't fair. Knock, knock, I'm working on my charms. Knock, knock, there's zombies in my arms. All that sweet affection, what is wrong? Where's the loose connection? How long, oh Lord, how long? Bobby, baby, Bobby, booby, Bobby, you can drive a person buggy. You can blow a person's cool doo-doo. So make the person feel all huggy while you make them feel a fool doo-doo. When the person says that you upset her, that's where you're good. You impersonate a person better than a zombie should. I can understand the person if he wasn't good in bed. I could understand a person if he actually was dead. Exclusive you and elusive you. Will any person ever get the juice of you? You're crazy. You're a lovely person. You're a moving, deeply maladjusted, never to be trusted, crazy person. Yourself. Bobby, it's my hobby and I'm giving it up.
I'm starving. I'll make us something to eat. Do one of you sons of bitches want to help? And then kiss my ass.
Oh boy.
Did you light another one?
No.
Do you want me to roll another one?
No.
Maybe one.
No.
But just take me a second to make another one.
I don't think so.
No more?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
Just take me a second to make another one.
You two have one.
I don't want one.
Have one if you want one.
But I don't. I'll make us something to eat. Isn't he a marvelous man?
I married a square, a confessed square.
Oh, Bobby, we're all trying to keep up with the kids tonight. We've already been there, and who wants to go back? But what do I know?
Hey, Screwball, I'm starving.
I love you so much.
Food.
Now, Bobby, come on, put that stuff away. Put it in your pocket. Take it home. Thank you. I mean, maybe you're right. Whoever knows.
What was all that?
She didn't like it. She doesn't get stuff like that.
She was stoned.
Oh, she'll play along with it, but that's about it. She didn't like it.
Want me to get you some?
She'd have a fit. I'm surprised she even did it tonight.
She loved it.
For me. She loved it for me. She's what she said. Square. Dumb.
Like a fox.
Well, I'm gonna go see if she needs a hand. What do you say?
Wow. Oh, wow.
Bobby!
Bobby.
Bobby, Bobby.
Hello, Robert, darling. Bobby, we've been talking serious. Bobby, baby.
Bobby, Bobby.
I've got something to tell you, love. Bobby, honey.
Bobby, it's important or I wouldn't call.
Thursday. Bobby, look, I know how you hate it.
Bobby, come on over for dinner. There's someone we want you to meet. Bobby, come on over for dinner. This girl from the office.
He's from Ohio.
It'll just be the four of us.
Have I got a girl for you? Wait till you meet her. Have I got a girl for you? Boy, who boy, dumb. With a weakness for Sazerac swings. You give her even the fruit and she swings. The kind of girl you can't send through the mail. Call me tomorrow, I want the details.
Have I got a chick for you? Wait till you meet her. Have I got a chick for you? Boy, who boy, smart. She's into all those exotic mystiques, the Kama Sutra and Chinese techniques. I hear she knows more than 75. Call me tomorrow if you're still alive. Have I got a girl for you?
I got a girl for you.
Wait till you meet her.
Wait till you meet her.
Have I got a girl for you?
I got a girl for you, boy, boy. To be in your shoes, what I wouldn't give. I mean the freedom to go out and live. And as for settling down and all that, marriage may be where it's been, but it's not where it's at. What do you like? You like coming home to a kiss? Somebody with a smile at the door. What do you like? You like indescribable bliss. Then what do you want to get married for? What do you like? You like an excursion to Rome. Suddenly taking off to explore. What do you like? You like having meals cooked at home. Then what do you want to get married for? What do you want to get married for? What do you want to get married for? What do you want to get married for?
Someone is waiting, cool Sarah, easy and loving as Susan, Jenny. Someone is waiting, warm as Susan, frantic and touchy as Amy. Joanne, would I know her even if I met her? Have I missed her? Did I let her go? Susan, sort of Sarah, Jenny is Joanne. Wait for me, I'm skinny and blue-eyed as Amy. Susan, someone will wake me, sweet as Amy, tender and foolish as Sarah. Joanne, did I know her? Have I waited too long? Maybe so, but maybe so has she. My blue-eyed Sarah, warm Joanne, sweet Jenny, loving Susan, crazy Amy, wait for me. I'll hurry, wait for me. Hurry, wait for me. Hurry,
Another 100 people just got off of the train and came up through the ground wall. Another 100 people just got off of the bus and are looking around at another 100 people who got off of the plane and are looking at us who got off of the train and the plane and the bus maybe yesterday. It's a city of strangers. Some come to work, some to play. A city of strangers. Some come to stare, some to stay. Every day, the ones who stay can find each other in the crowded streets and the guarded parks, by the rusty fountains and the dusty trees with the battered barks. And they walk together past the postered walls with the crude remarks. And they meet at parties through their friends of friends who they never know. Will you pick me up or do I meet you there? Shall we let it go? Did you get my message? Cause I looked in vain. Can we see each other Tuesday if it doesn't rain? I'll call you in the morning or my service will explain. And another 100 people just got off of the train.
I didn't come right to New York. I went to Northwestern University for 2 years, but it was a pitiful mistake. I was on probation the whole 2 years. I was getting ready to go back to Shaker Heights when I decided where I really wanted to be more than any other place was Radio City. I thought it was a wonderful little city near New York. So I came here. I'm very dumb.
You're not dumb, April.
To me, I am. Even the reason I stayed in New York is because I just cannot get interested in myself. I'm so boring.
I find you very interesting.
Well, I'm just not. I used to think I was so odd, but my roommate is the same way. He's also very dumb.
You never mentioned him. Is he your lover?
Oh, no. We just share this great big apartment on West End Avenue. We have our own rooms and everything. I'd show it to you, but we've never had any company. He's the sweetest thing, actually. I think he likes the arrangement. I don't know, though. We've never really discussed it. He was born in New York, so nothing really interests him.
So, what would either of you if you decided to get married?
Get a bigger place, I guess? I don't have anything more to say.
Terrific. Maybe next time we can go watch a haircut.
Oh, you cannot bear that with a big party going on. I talked you into coming here with me.
What party? Oh, that's right, that party. Yeah, maybe it's going on and we can still make it, huh?
Robert, try to enjoy this. Imagine being in a tiny, quiet pocket of a park right here in the middle of the busy, noisy East 50s. A park that's simple and pretty with that waterfall on the wall that always makes me ache to be back at the Cape.
You're some piece of work, lady.
What I am is like this park here. Out of place.
You are like this park. Very lovely. Very.
I used to dream I'd come to New York, have 2 terrific affairs, and then get married. I always knew I was meant to be a wife.
How come we never got married? Why'd you never ask me?
You want to marry me?
I did. I mean, I did in the beginning, I did, but I never thought you would.
Oh, I would. I just never understood why you never asked me.
So you wanted to marry me, and I wanted to marry you. And how do we wind up such good friends, huh?
Robert, I never told you what a good man I think you are and how much you've meant. Robert, I brought you here today to tell you something alone. I'm moving back to Cape Cod. I'm getting married.
Married?
Some people still get married, you know.
Yeah, but did you just all of a sudden fall in love?
I'll be a good wife. I want real things now. A husband, a family. I don't want to keep running around the city like I'm having a life.
The problem is you want too little. It's the hardest thing in the world to get. Thank you for your park.
You're welcome. But see, it and I, we just don't fit. I think there's a time to come to New York and a time to leave. Enjoy your party.
Another 100 people just got off of the train and came up through the brown wall. Another 100 people just got off of the bus and are looking around. And another 100 people who got off of the plane and are looking at us who got off of the train and the plane and the bus maybe yesterday. It's a city of strangers. Some come to work, some to play. A city of strangers. Some come to stare, some to stay. And every day some go away, or they find each other in the crowded streets and the guarded parks, by the rusty fountains and the dusty trees with the battered barks, and they walk together past the postered walls with the crude remarks, and they meet at parties through their friends of friends who they never know. Will you pick me up or do I meet you there? Shall we let it go? Did you get my message? 'Cause I looked in vain. Can we see each other Tuesday if it doesn't rain? Look, I'll call you in the morning or my service will explain. And another 100 people just got off of the train. And another 100 people just got off of the train. And another 100 people just got off of the train. And another 100 people just got off of the train. And another 100 people just got off of the train. Want to know why I came to New York? I came because New York is the center of the world, and that's where I want to be. You know what the pulse of this city is?
Busy signal?
The pulse of this city, kiddo, is me. This city is for the me's of the world, people that want to be right in the heart of it. I am like the soul of New York.
How about that?
Smart remarks do not a person make. How many Puerto Ricans do you know?
Well, there's a guy at work, and
How many blacks?
there's Paul, but he's Paul. See, I always seem to meet people exactly like myself.
God, talk about pathetic. Gays, Hispanics, Jews, Arabs, street people, all my closest, my best friends. I don't just pass people on the street, I stop, and I know them. In this city, every son of a bitch I meet's my new best friend. I go uptown, like, to the dentist or something, and I swear I'm gonna cry because all I can think is, oh my God, I'm uptown. And 14th Street, I don't know why anybody talks about any place else because that is the center of the universe.
14th Street.
14th Street, that's humanity, that's everything. And if you don't like it there, they've got every subway you can name to take it where you like it better.
God bless 14th Street.
This city, I kiss the ground of it. You know what I want to do someday? I want to get dressed all in black. Black dress, black shoes, hat, everything black. And go sit at some bar at the end of the counter and drink and cry. That is my idea of honest to God sophistication. I mean, that's New York. You always make me feel like I got the next line. What is it with you?
I just never met anybody like you.
Me neither. You know what this city is where a person can really feel it? It's in a person's ass. If you're really a part of this city, relaxed, cool, in the flow, then your ass is like this. But if you're just living here, rushing around, uptight, then your ass is like this.
I hesitate to ask. Fascinating theory, really. And at this moment, extraordinarily accurate.
Shoes anywhere. Today is for Amy. Amy, I give you the rest of my life to cherish and to keep you, to honor you forever. Today is for Amy, my happy Amy, we're finally getting married.
Part of me is everybody there because if everybody's there, I want to thank you all for coming to the wedding. I appreciate you going even more. I mean, you must have lots of better things to do and not a word of it to Paul. Remember, Paul, you know the man I'm going to marry, but I'm not, but I wouldn't ruin anyone as wonderful as you. Thank you all for the gifts and the flowers. Thank you all, but it's back to the showers. Don't tell Paul, but I'm not getting married today.
can't find is good cufflink.
On the dresser.
Right.
Right next to my suicide note. Listen, everybody, look, I don't know what you're waiting for. A wedding. What's a wedding? It's a prehistoric ritual where everybody promises fidelity forever, which is maybe the most horrifying word I ever heard of, which is follow my honeymoon, where suddenly you realize he's saddled with a nut and want to kill me, which you should. Thanks a bunch, but I'm not getting married. Go have lunch, because I'm not getting married. You've been grand, but I'm not getting married. Don't just stand there, I'm not getting married. Don't tell Paul, but I'm not getting married today. Go, can't you go? Why is nobody listening? Goodbye. Go and cry at another person's wake. If you're quick for a kick, you can think I'm a christening, but please, on my knees, there's a human life at stake. Listen, everybody, I'm afraid you didn't hear. Do you want to see a crazy lady fall apart in front of you? It isn't only Paul and maybe ruining his life. You know, both of us be losing our identities. I telephoned my analyst about it and he said to see him Monday, but by Monday I'll be floating in the Hudson with the other garbage. I'm not well, so I'm not getting married. You've been swell, but I'm not getting married. Clear the hall, I'm not getting married. Thank you all. Not getting married. Don't tell Paul. Not getting married today. Perhaps I'll collapse in the apps right before you also take back the cake. Wear the shoes and boiler rights. We're gonna tell you my name.
One more thing.
I am not getting married.
Already said.
I am not getting married.
Already screamed.
See, I'm not getting married.
Already planned.
Still, I'm not getting married.
Already afraid. We are getting married today. Amy?
Oh, you're starting. Don't talk, please. I can't think with the two of you following me every place I go, from the bedroom to the bathroom to the kitchen. I feel like I'm leading a parade. Paul, stop staring. I feel it like bullets right through my back. Oh, Paul, I'm so crazy. I left the refrigerator door open last night so the orange juice is hot. And if you say thank you, I will go running right out of this apartment and move into the hopeless cases section at Bellevue where they'll understand me. Don't talk, please. Oh, Paul, I apologize. You say whatever you want to say, whatever you like. Who am I telling you what to do? Oh, Paul.
The orange juice is hot. But thanks.
Oh, Paul. You don't thank a person for hot orange juice. You slug them.
It's okay.
I can't stand it. It's not okay, Paul. Nothing about this even remotely resembles okay. It is the opposite of okay. Oh, Robert. Now you see the real me. Crazed.
This is a more festive wedding breakfast than most. The bride is in a high-energy mode. The groom is abnormally quiet. And yet a festive atmosphere pervades the room. Maybe it's the best man, smiling, even while he dies for drinking boiled orange juice.
I would laugh, Robert, if it weren't all so tragic. How do I look? Funny?
Well, yeah. That's a funny dress.
That hairdresser curls my hair like he was on withdrawal. Paul, what are you so happy about all the time?
You.
This is the most neurotic, insane. It is so crazy that we are having this enormous wedding and everything after we've been living together all these years. It's embarrassing, Paul. People will think I'm pregnant.
Well, that's next year. Now, if we hurry, we'll be late.
What am I doing? I'm 31.
And perfect.
Oh, an oldie but a goodie, huh?
Oh, it's just incredible. 2 years with a psychiatrist and look where it leads. I'm just so glad that we are not having a Catholic wedding because next year when I get the divorce, I won't be a sinner. Whoever thought I would marry someone Jewish? Jewish! I didn't even know anybody Jewish. See, Robert, I think that was my main attraction. The very first moment I ever looked at Paul, I said to myself, now that's what I like right there. That Jew. He was so beautiful. Inside and out beautiful. Paul would kiss me and I would think to myself, ooh, I got my very own Jew.
Now, what's all of this about me being Jewish today? About 3/4 of our friends are Jewish. Hurry.
Did I ever say I like my friends? I do not. I much prefer my Gentile enemies. At least they leave you alone. And I need to be left alone. I'm just like Robert.
What the hell are you talking about? Don't answer the question. We don't have time.
Amy, after all these years, don't you know we fit?
The higher you go, the harder you hurt when you fall.
But I've never dropped you yet.
If you're reading this, I love you. Thanks, I love you too.
Thank him, Phantom. He leaves notes like this all over the place. Nobody can stand all that sweetness, Paul. Nobody can stand all that everlasting affection.
Amy, don't you think we should go?
I can't.
But Amy, if anyone wants to be married, it's you. Tell her, Robert.
Robert tell me? Who's going to tell Robert?
I can't tell anyone anything like that. Whatever's right will happen. Yes.
I see.
Look, I'm gonna call and tell them that we're gonna be late. We're just gonna be a little late. People will be arriving, don't you think?
Amy, don't you see what you're doing to yourself? If other people do what you do to yourself, they'd be thrown in jail. Come on.
Oh, look. It's starting to rain.
It's starting to rain. The line was busy. Hey, but you know who I saw coming over here? Helen Kincaid. You guys remember Helen Kincaid? I brought her around a couple times. Anyway, she's married now. I almost didn't recognize her. She's all fat and blousy and shit.
Amy, come on. We'll be late.
I can't. I'm sorry, Paul. I don't understand how I ever let it get this far. Oh, Paul, look. Oh, look. It's really starting to come down out there. It'll be a flood. It's a sign. Thank you, God. Now explain it to him.
Amy, let's go. All of our friends are waiting.
That's no reason, Paul. I just can't. I'm so afraid.
Of what?
I don't know. I think that maybe you're really not for me. I think that maybe, no one's for me. I never saw one good marriage. Not one. Not in my entire life.
Well, Amy, you just see what you look for, you know? And I've seen a lot. Amy, listen. Married people are no more marriage than musicians are music. Just because some of the people are wrong, it doesn't matter. Just as long as it's right.
Yes, well, I'll put that on a sampler, Paul. Paul, please. I'm not being emotional. I'm as sane as can be. I'm sorry. I don't love you enough.
Robert, would you call them?
What did I just do?
Do what you had to, I guess. And if it was right, you would have went through with it. So that's what I think, anyway. Amy? Marry me.
What?
Marry me.
Huh?
You say yourself we're just alike. Why don't we, Amy?
Why don't we, Robert?
Mommy, 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 baby, mommy will be mommy.
Marry me. And everyone will leave us alone.
Mommy, mommy, is so far on your way home. Mommy, we've been thinking of you.
Isn't this some world? I'm afraid to get married and you're afraid not to. Thank you, Robert. And really, it's just that you have to want to marry somebody, not just some body. Oh, will you look at that? He went out without a raincoat or anything. He'll get pneumonia. I've got to catch him. I'm getting married today. Oh, he's so good, isn't he? Oh, so good.
Amy.
I'm the next bride.
Marry me a little, love me just enough, cry but not too often, play but not too rough, keep a tender distance, so we'll both be free, that's the way it ought to be. I'm ready, marry me a little, do it with our will, make a few demands I'm able to fulfill. Want me more than others? Not exclusively. That's the way it ought to be. I'm ready. I'm ready now. You can be my best friend. I can be your right arm. We'll go through a fight or two. No harm, no harm. We'll look not too deep. We'll go not too far. We won't have to give up a thing. We'll stay who we are. Right? Okay then. I'm ready. I'm ready now. Someone marry me a little. Love me just enough. Warm and sweet and easy. Just the simple stuff. Keep a tender distance, so we'll both be free. That's the way it ought to be. I'm ready, marry me a little. Body, heart, and soul. Passionate as hell, but always in control. Want me first and foremost. Keep me company. That's the way it ought to be. I'm ready. I'm ready now. Oh, how gently we'll talk. Oh, how softly we'll tread. All the stings, the ugly things we'll keep unsaid. We'll build a cocoon of love and respect. You promise whatever you like, I'll never collect. Right? Okay then. I'm ready. I'm ready now. So
it won't come true.
You just blew it.
It was probably a wish you wouldn't have got anyway, Robert.
Did you wish for a wife, Robert?
Don't. You're a lucky son of a gun now. Hang in there.
Stay exactly the same. You may be the one constant in this world of variables.
I don't know, Sarah. You can't stay in your 30s forever.
You still get your wish.
Won't.
I think he still gets his wish.
I'm saying he won't.
Let's go, Joanne. You see, when she and Robert get together...
Larry, if you do not blow out all the candles on your cake, you do not get your wish. I know all the rules for a birthday candle blowing out. I've had enough for a wax museum.
All right. Actually, I didn't wish for anything.
What do you mean you didn't wish for anything?
Well, tell. Everybody's so curious.
Tell, but lie.
Thank you for keeping me in your thoughts, your lives.
Stay exactly as you are, Robert.
That's right, you sweet thing. Stay exactly the same.
Yes, everyone adores you. How awful.
I'd kiss you, but Larry gets so jealous.
Things always happen for the best, Robert. I don't even believe that myself.
I mean, when you've got friends like mine. When you've got friends like mine. Isn't it warm? Isn't it rosy? Side by side.
Such a cutie.
By side. Ports in a storm. Comfy and cozy. Side by side. By side.
I envy that.
Everything shines. How sweet. Side by side.
Just so fun.
By side. Parallel lines. Who meet?
Love him. Can't get enough of him.
Everyone winks. Nobody's nosy. Side by side.
He's just crazy.
By side.
Such a tender comedy.
You bring the drinks and I'll bring the posy. Side by side.
He's always there when you need
By
him.
side. One is lonely and two is boring. Think what you can keep ignoring. Side
He's my best friend.
by side. By side.
7 times a godfather, year after year, older and older.
You know, it's amazing. We've gotten older every single year, but somehow he stays the same.
Sharing a tear, lending a shoulder.
You know what comes to mind when I see him? The Sears building. Isn't that funny?
Ain't we got fun? No strain.
Sometimes I catch him looking and looking. I just look right back.
Permanent sun, no rain. We're so crazy, he's so sane. Friendship forbids anything bitter.
You know, a guy like Robert doesn't have the good things and he doesn't have the bad things, but he doesn't have the good things.
Being a kid as well as a sitter.
Let me make him a drink. He's the only guy I know who could drink more.
One's impossible, two is dreary, three is company, safe and cheery. Side by side. Here is the church, here is the steeple. Open the doors and see all the crazy married people.
What would we do without you? How would we ever get through? Who would I complain to for hours? Bring me the flowers when I got the flu. Who finished yesterday's stew? Who take the kids to the zoo? Who is so dear and who is so deep? And who would keep her occupied when I want to sleep? How would we ever get through? What would we do without you?
keep from guess who? Who is so safe and who is so sound? You never need an analyst with Bobby around. How would we ever get through? What would we do without you? What would we do without you? How would we ever get through? Who sends anniversary wishes? Who helps with the dishes and never says boo? Who changes subjects on cue? Who cheers us up when we're blue? Who is a flirt, but never a threat? Reminds us of our birthdays, which we always forget. How would we ever get through? What would we do without you? Bobby, 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 baby, Bobby, boogie, Robbie.
Usually do.
Right! You will sit with us, you will share with us, you will live with us, you will bear with us.
Hey now everybody!
Isn't it warm? Isn't it rosy? Side by side. Boys in a storm, comfy and cozy, side by side. And everything shines, how sweet, side by side. Carol Eloise, who meets side by side. Year after year, older and older, side by side. Sharing a tear and lending a shoulder, side by side. Two is impossible, two is gloomy. Give another number to me, side by side, 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 by side. There's impossible change when we give another number to me, by side, 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 by side.
It's a darling apartment.
Oh, thank you.
Just darling. Did you do it all yourself?
Yes, I did, yes.
Yourself?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
It's darling. Did you really do it all yourself?
Yes. Why, did you hear that I did it?
No, but look. This is just precious.
It is, isn't it? Never really looked at that. I just live here.
See how nicely all the furniture is placed in areas to make it so warm and tucked in?
How about that?
And the choice of colors is so relaxing and simple and masculine.
See that?
Isn't it tasteful and interesting?
Yes, I'll take it. Look, I've always liked my apartment, but I never seem to spend any time here. I just find myself going through the living room, off to the bedroom, to the bathroom, and then to make my way out again.
You never spend any time in it? And it's so dear. But maybe that's why you like it so much. If you don't spend much time in it, it keeps it special and important.
Yes. And this is the bedroom over here. You love it, I can tell. I could always look for another place, I guess.
Darling,
Yes.
Robert,
What?
I worry.
Why?
He's all alone.
Oh.
There's no one
Where?
in his life.
Oh.
Robert ought to have a woman. Or maybe all alone, evening after evening by the telephone. We're the only tenderness he's ever known. Or David,
Yes.
Bobby,
What?
I worry.
Why?
It's such a waste. There's no one
Where?
in his life.
Oh.
Bobby ought to have a woman. Oh, baby, sitting there, staring at the walls and playing solitaire, making conversation with the empty air. Poor baby.
Right after I became a flight attendant, a friend of mine who had a garden apartment gave me a little cocoon for my bedroom. He collects things like that, insects and caterpillars and all that. It was attached to a twig. And he said one morning I'd wake up to a beautiful butterfly in my bedroom when it hatched. He told me that when they come out, they're soaking wet and there's a little drop of blood in there too. Isn't that fascinating? But within an hour, they dry off and then they begin to fly. Well, I told him I had a cat. I had a cat then. But he said just put the cocoon someplace where the cat couldn't get at it. Which is impossible, but you do. So I put it up high on this ledge where the cat never went, and the next morning it was still there at least, so it seemed safe to leave it. Well, anyway, almost a week later, very, very early this one morning, this guy calls me and he said, April, do you have a butterfly this morning? And I told him to hang on, and I managed to get up and look in there up on that ledge. There was this little wet spot and this little speck of blood, but no butterfly. And I thought, dear God in heaven, the cat got at it. So I picked up the phone to tell the guy, and just then, suddenly, I spotted it under the dressing table. It was moving one wing. The cat had got at it, but it was still alive. So I told the guy, and he got so upset, and he said, oh no, oh God, no, don't you see that's a life? A living thing? Well, I got dressed and I took it to the park and I put it on a rose. It was summer then. And it looked like it was going to be all right. I think anyway. But that man, I really felt damaged by him. Awful. That was just cruel. I got
jacket and I said, listen! I'm a living thing too, you shithead! I never saw him again.
You know, that reminds me of something I did to somebody once in Miami. I mean, it's not really the same at all, but in a way. Well, you'll see what I mean. I met this girl, a lovely girl, and well, it was just like tonight, April, we just connected. You don't mind me telling you this, do you?
No.
Well, we just connected in such a beautiful way, except we could not contain ourselves. We were standing there talking, and then all of a sudden we realized we could not talk anymore. No sounds came. We just stood there, staring at each other, our legs trembling, our hands shaking, sweat running down our face. We just left. We went to one of those strips where they have all those motels. We didn't say a word, we just sat so close. So close. Anyway, we got inside and we started touching and holding and kissing and laughing. She said that I should go out and get a lot of champagne and baby oil. And we should get beautifully high and just rub and... Well, she said she'd be in bed waiting for me. So I rushed out of there, and I found a liquor and a drugstore that was open at that time. And I got all this champagne and this baby oil, and I started back for the motel. And I could not find it. 3 hours I drove around looking for that motel. I never found it. I never saw her again either.
That is the most extraordinary story I have ever heard. And you really drove around for 3 hours?
Oh, more. So much more. All night I spent searching for that motel with all the champagne and the baby oil. My hands trembling, my legs shaking, sweat running down my face.
That girl, she never knew. I just don't know what to say or do. That is so sad.
It is. I know. Very sad.
But Robert, those stories don't really follow. I don't see the connection. Unless... Oh! You must have thought of that poor girl as the wounded butterfly.
Yes, that's it.
Robert, Bobby, Robert, Angel, Bobby, honey, you know no one wants you to be happy more than I do. No one, but isn't she a little bit, well, you know, face it, no one wants you to be happy more than I do. That hurt, no one, but isn't she a little bit, well, you know, face it.
Have I got a girl for you?
I got a girl for you.
Wait till you meet her.
Wait till you meet her.
I got a girl for you.
I got a girl for you,
Where you going?
Barcelona,
Oh,
don't get up.
do you have to?
Yes, I have to.
Oh,
Don't get up. Now you're angry.
no, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not. Put your things down.
See, you're angry.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not. Put your wings down and stay.
Leaving.
Why?
Go to. I
Stay.
have to
Fly, I know, to Barcelona. Look, you're a very special girl, not just overnight. Yes, you're a very special girl, because you're bright. Not just because you're bright, you're just a very special girl, June. What you thinking?
Barcelona,
Oh,
flight 18.
stay a minute.
I would like to.
So,
Don't be mean.
stay a minute.
No, I can't.
Yes, you can.
No, I can't.
Where you going?
Barcelona
So you said,
and Madrid.
bon voyage.
Wanna going.
Good night.
I'm leaving.
No,
I have to.
right,
Or to.
go.
That's not to say that if I had my way. Oh well, I guess. Okay. I'll stay.
But, oh God.
April? Shelley.
Kiki! Nancy?
They're such great kidders. This is Marta.
Oh, Marta, of course. And you're just what Robert said. So pretty and original.
Oh, cool. Look, you can see these.
No. So
surprised to see you guys on your terrace.
Oh, I decided to fix it all up.
Is our Robert not a thing of beauty and a boy forever?
So how you been, Bob?
Oh, you know me, always happy.
Yeah. So, Bob, did Susan ever show you those terrific pictures from Mexico when I went down to get the divorce?
Divorce? So you two aren't married right now?
Well, not since the divorce.
It was so absolutely sensational. I phoned Susan to come down and join me.
We both put on 5 pounds.
So, where are you living now, Peter?
Oh, why, here at home. I mean, I've got responsibilities. I've got Susan and the kids to take care of. I certainly would never leave them.
So, have you two considered getting married again?
Married? Oh no. We tried that, thank you very much.
We're so much more married now than we were married.
I guess it takes two to make a happy divorce.
Whenever Robert's over, I get the feeling we're auditioning for him.
Well, you know my favorite saying, the unexamined life is not worth living.
And I think mine is, the unlived life is not worth examining.
Why don't I skedaddle inside and fix us a quick lunch? Look, we're all for a single. It's nicer, I think, especially if you have someone.
I know. Oh, New York.
Yes! More to come so we can talk about you know who.
She's terrific, Robert. Are you excited about the younger generation?
At moments.
Jesus, Robert. This is when I should be being born. This is my age. Wild-ass kids with probing minds, rebelling against all the crap. I identify with those kids.
Shouldn't. You're the enemy to them, just like their parents.
No, sir, not I.
Peter, we're square to those kids.
Robert, did you ever have a homosexual experience?
I beg your pardon?
I don't mean as a kid. I mean since you've been an adult. Have you ever?
Well, yeah, actually, I have.
You're not gay, are you?
No? Are you?
No. No, for Christ's sake. But I've done it more than once, though.
Is that a fact?
I think sometimes you meet somebody and you just love the crap out of them, you know?
Yeah, I'm sure that's true.
And sometimes you just want to manifest that love, that's all.
Absolutely.
And I think sometimes you can even know somebody for a long, long time, and then suddenly out of nowhere you just want to have them. I mean, even an old friend, you just all of a sudden desire that intimacy, that closeness. Probably. Oh yeah, I'm convinced that two men really would, if it wasn't for society and all the conventions and all that crap, just go off and ball and be better for it. Closer, deeper, don't you think?
I don't really know.
I mean, like us, for example. You and I could ever have anything like that?
I get it. You're putting me on. You almost had me there, you son of a gun. Oh, Jesus Christ. You know, I think they're gonna hurt themselves.
What if their mothers came in here and saw them up there doing that? Think of their poor mothers. He's embarrassing.
The way people that dance and carry on like that, they're not really happy.
Think of your poor mothers!
He's not what you call self-conscious.
He's not what you'd call being a show-off. Shocks me to see a grown man act like that. I'm shocked. Did you hear shocked? Where was I? Oh, my first husband. Oh, so hard to remember, even when you're with him. Got married here in New York. I was just out of college. See, he was here on a business deal, but he owned a meatpacking plant in Chicago. Attractive. Yeah, well, one day he said he had to go back to Chicago. And do you know, he seemed surprised when I said I would just wait here for him. I mean, I still don't even really know quite where Chicago is. It's over there somewhere. He said he didn't really plan to come back, so I knew we were in a tiny dilemma, or at least he was. I was still so young. I mean, I was old enough to know where I was living. I've never left New York. Never have. Never will. And least of all would I ever want to live in a city where they are honored being called the hog butchers to America. They're actually proud of that. So I said, kiss off, Rodney. I mean, only I said it nicer. Well, we got a divorce. Divorce. One word means all that. Oh, I need more to drink. Matt. We already gave.
You guys had a few drinks while I was up there dancing, huh?
Larry, what the hell was all that carrying on? What was that? Shocking.
I asked you to dance.
I only dance when you can touch. I don't think standing, bumping around, making an ass out of oneself is a dance. I cannot tell you how humiliating it is to see my own husband up there flouncing around. All that jerking and sashaying like Ann Miller. Take off the red shoes, Larry. Off.
Was I really that good?
Oh yeah. Very exceptionally good.
I love it when you're jealous, Joanne. Kiss me!
I hated dinner, I hated the opera, and I hated here. What I need is more to drink. And look at Bobby, how desperately he needs another drink. Ma'am, 2 bourbons and a vodka stinger. Ma'am. Do you know, we are suddenly at a place where we find ourselves too young for the old people and too old for the young ones. We're nowhere. We are the generation gap. I think we should drink to us. The generation gap! Are they staring at us? Those bras over there, are they staring at us? Let them stare. What else have they got to do, all dressed up, no place to go?
What time is it?
In real life? Will somebody get me another drink? Oh, you did! Oh, so aggressive. Stop staring! I'd like to pose a toast. Here's to the ladies who lunch, everybody laugh. marching in their caftans and planning a brunch on their own behalf. Off to the gym, then to a fitting, claiming they're fat and looking grim, 'cause they've been sitting, choosing a hat. Does anyone still wear a hat? I'll drink to that. Here's to the girls, all you say smart, everybody laugh. Rushing to their classes in optical art, wishing it would pass. Another long, exhausting day, another $1,000, a matinee, a Pinter play, perhaps a piece of Mother's. I'll drink to that. And one from Mahler. And here's to the girls who played wife. Aren't they too much? Keeping house and clutching their copy of life just to keep in touch. The ones who follow the rules and meet themselves at the schools, too busy to know that they're fools. Aren't they a gem? I'll drink to them. Let's all drink to them. Here's to the girls who just watch. Aren't they the best? When they get depressed, it's a bottle of scotch plus a little jest. Another chance to disapprove, another brilliant singer, another reason not to move, another vodka stinger. I'll drink to that. And here's to the girls on the go. Everybody tries. Look into their eyes and you'll see what they know. Everybody dies. A toast to that invincible bunch. The dinosaurs surviving the crunch. Let's hear it for the ladies who lunch. Everybody rise. Rise, 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 I need a cigarette. Do you remember when everyone used to smoke, how it was happier, more festive or something? Now every place is nothing like an operating room, for Christ's sake, huh? Huh?
I never smoked.
Why?
I don't know. I meant to. Does that count?
Meant to. Meant to. Story of your life. Jesus.
Meant to.
You were lifted right out of the Kraft Ebbing case history. You were always standing on the outside of the window looking in at everybody dancing on the inside. Now I insist you smoke. Your first compromise. Smoke.
I don't want one.
Joanne, come on, honey. He doesn't want one.
You smoke, I'll watch.
Watch! Did you hear yourself? Did you hear what you just said, kiddo? Watch! I'm offering you a chance to come inside.
I don't want one. Thank you.
Because you're weak. I hate people who are weak. Oh, that is the best. Oh, better than Prozac. You know, smoking may be the one thing that lifts us from the lower life forms.
You want to split?
Of what?
You see, every day Joanne here tests me to see if I'll leave. Twice a year, she packs up her stuff, so I'll ask her to stay. My mother? She was a difficult woman. My old man left her. And he regretted it until the day he died. Now me? I married this wildly conceited broad with no self-esteem. She has a hard time understanding she found a man she daily fascinates. And, unlike my father, I'm a happy man. She isn't like this when you're not around, Bobby. I hope you get to meet the real Joanne one day. She's a really terrific lady. And if you get married, I hope you end up finding someone as lovely as Joanne.
Don't ever get married, Robbie. Never. Why should you?
I don't know. Company, I guess. Like everybody else.
Who else?
Everybody that fell in love and got married, I guess.
I know both couples. They're divorced. Claire, you interrupted me before. Do you see what happens when you rush me? I wanted to toast my second husband.
All right. I'm going to hit the job, and when I get back, we will be leaving. This holiday, it's over.
Oh, wait, Larry, wait! Damn it! He's probably off to pay the check. Or buy the place, I don't know. You have a good third husband, Joanne. He's a good man. Thanks for inviting me out tonight. I was feeling really low, really depressed. I drank. But you really put them away tonight. Last couple times we've gone out together, I've had shameful hangovers. I mean, abominable. Like, we might be doing permanent damage. You ever think of that? I don't know what to think of the fact that you only drink with me. I guess it's not unflattering, right? No, we go out and we have good times and it's a hoot. Yeah? Whatever you say. No, I don't want a cigarette if that's what you're trying to stare me into, okay? I'm a product of my generation and I do not smoke. My age group is a very uptight age group. Middle age is breaking up this old gang of mine. Oh, it is really drunk out tonight. What are you looking at, Joanne? Huh? Is it my charisma? Stop staring at my charisma.
When are we gonna make it?
I beg your pardon?
When are we going to make it?
What's wrong with right now?
There's my place. It's free tomorrow after 2. Larry goes to his gym and then to the office. Don't talk Don't do your folksy Haroldine with me. You're a terribly attractive man. The kind of man that every woman wants and no one seems to get. I'll take care of you.
But who will I take care of?
Well, did you just hear yourself? Huh? Did you hear what you just said, kiddo?
I didn't mean that.
Oh, I think I hear a door open that's been closed a long time.
I've looked into all of that, marriages and all that, and what do you get for it, huh? What do you get?
Well, the check is paid and, what's wrong?
I've looked into all of it, marriages and all of it, and what do you get for it, huh? What do you get?
What happened?
I just did someone a huge favor. Come on, Larry. Let's go home.
What do you get?
Bobby,
Bobby,
Bobby, baby.
Bobby, Bobby.
Bobby, Robert, darling.
Bobby, even trying to call.
Bobby, baby.
Bobby, Bobby.
I've got something to tell. Bobby, love. Bobby, honey. Bobby, angel, wanted to read.
Don't you okay?
The kids were asking Bobby, there was something that Bobby to say.
Stop!
What do you get?
Someone to hold you too close. Someone to hurt you too deep. Someone to sit in your chair and ruin your sleep. That's true, but there's more to it than that.
Is that all you think there is to it?
You've got so many reasons for not being with someone, Robert, but you haven't got any good reasons for being alone.
You're onto something, Bobby. Come on. You're onto something. Someone to need you too much. Someone to know you too well. Someone to pull you up short, to push you through hell. You see what you look for, you know?
You're not a kid anymore, Robert. I don't think you'll ever be a kid again, kiddo.
hey buddy, don't be afraid it won't be perfect. The only thing to be afraid of really is that it won't be.
Don't stop now. Keep going.
Someone to need you too much. Someone to know you too well. Someone to pull you up short, to put you through hell.
And what does all that mean?
It's much better living it than looking at it.
Add 'em up, Bobby. Add 'em up.
Someone to crowd you with love. Someone to force you to care. Someone to make you come through, who'll always be there, as frightened as you of being alive. Being alive. Being alive. Being alive.
Blow out your candles and make a wish, Robert. Want something. Want something.
Somebody hold me too close. Somebody hurt me too deep. Somebody sit in my chair and ruin my sleep and make me aware of being alive. Being alive. Somebody need me too much. Somebody know me too well. Somebody pull me up short and put me through hell and give me support for being alive. refuse to mock me with praise. Let me be used, vary my days, but alone. He's alone, not alive. Somebody crown me with love. Somebody force me to care. Somebody let me come through. Who'll always be there, as frightened as you, to help us survive. Being alive, being alive, being
Maybe it was the apartment across the hall. Well, that is the craziest thing, huh?
Do you think something's wrong?
No, I think something's very right.
So do I.
Well, I called every joint in town.
It has been over 2 hours. Maybe he forgot.
How can anyone forget a surprise birthday?
I think the surprise is on us. And I think I understand. Come on, Larry. Let us go home.
I think we should.
I think we should too.
Maybe we should leave him a note.
Maybe we should leave him alone.
I'll call him tomorrow.
Don't.
I won't. David?
What?
Nothing.
All right. All together, everybody.
Happy birthday, Robert. about? Isn't it? That's what it's really about. Really about.
Thank you all for coming. We have had the best time with the best people ever. I'm so blessed and so proud and so happy. Thank you for being part of this.